Hey guys, it's the Butter Sheep. Today I have a new kind of content for you guys. I'm going to be telling a story. It's a little bit new to me. I've never done it before. Thinking about doing some more because I have plenty of stories to share. So this story, it's about the time that I went to my friend Josh's house and some ridiculous stuff happened. It was pretty recent. But anyway, I guess we'll just jump right into it. So first off, let's backtrack a little bit. I was in my room just doing my thing, you know. My mom comes in and she told me that Josh's mom invited me to come over and spend the night at her house, and that we would she'd also be taking us to Adventure Island, which is a water park for those of you who aren't too familiar with it. Keep in mind, this is the only time I've been to Josh's mom's house to spend the night. Well, I've done it like one other time before, but that was probably 6 years ago, maybe more. So, because basically he just comes over to my house because at his house there's nothing really to do. I have a lot of stuff, and well, I don't know, that's not really the reason, but yeah, there's just more to do at my house. So yeah, the deal was that I would stay over for like 2 nights, and if we acted decently, then we would get a possibility of extension, and I could stay a little bit longer. And yeah, on the second day, we were going to be going to Adventure Island with Hannah, who is Josh's sister. And also Hannah was going to bring a friend along too. So, yeah. And, yeah, so keep in mind that Josh's stepdad, who we'll call Chad, is a serious jerk. Like, he's the type of guy that thinks he's so much better than everyone else. He's a know-it-all. He's always in a terrible mood. He always has a terrible attitude. I don't know. So, Chad was supposed to be out of town for this whole week on a business trip, but he changed his plans last second for no reason at all and decided to stay for the week. And so the new deal was that he would maintain very minimal contact with Josh and I, very minimal interaction. So the day of the sleepover came, I got to Josh's house, we headed upstairs and hung out, and then we got called down by his mom, and she said that she was going to the store, and she recommended that we fix ourselves something to eat while she was gone, and then she left. She said she'd be back in about an hour, but I personally had already eaten before I got there, so I wasn't the slightest bit hungry, and neither was Josh, so we just went ahead on upstairs for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then Josh's mom got home, and we both got in a little bit of trouble, like not too big, just slight trouble for not eating, so she decided she was going to make us eat, and Josh started to make himself a sandwich with a specific loaf of bread, and his mom told him not to use it because it was new or something. She didn't want it opened, I guess, and so I think that was the reason. I don't remember the exact reason, but it was something really close to that, if it wasn't that. And then after saying that, she proceeded to open it and use some of it for herself, as if she hadn't just scolded Josh about opening it. Like, I don't know. Just doesn't make much sense to me. But now comes dinner. It was kind of gross, you know, whatever. Didn't make a big deal out of it or complain or anything. But at the dinner table, everything seemed to be coming together nicely. Everyone was getting along, sharing stories, laughing, all that kind of stuff. No problems. And then after dinner, the girls were told to unload the dishwasher, which they did. Josh and I, we were given the job to, Josh's mom told us that we had to clean the dishes, put away food, and load the dishwasher. And we started doing that, and then halfway through all of it, Josh's mom gave me a specific job, which was to spray the counters with Windex and then wipe them down. And then she said she was going to go upstairs, and she said she didn't want to have to come back down there for anything, and told us to check with Chad when we were done doing our jobs so that he could see what we had done and give us the okay to go upstairs, which Josh and I didn't really like too much, but whatever. So Josh and I finished and headed upstairs without checking with him, because we honestly really did forget. Like, no lie, we forgot to check with him. He got mad and called us downstairs, checked the kitchen, said the pots and pans were still dirty, and we told him we don't have to do the pots and pans. Simple disagreement. Like, she didn't tell us to do them. Like, yeah, no big deal. I don't know, no big deal for any normal human being, right? Well, I don't know, that's what Josh and I thought, but then this happened. He continued to try and argue with us, telling us that, she did tell you to wash the pans. I heard her with my own ears. And so we repeated exactly what she had told us, and he still kept he kept arguing, saying, yes, no, she did tell you, do it. And we weren't having a big problem with it, but we were just telling him word for word what she said, and he kept getting angrier and angrier and angrier over time, like very quickly, getting mad, like he was livid at one point. And during this little process of events, he decides to call Josh a little shithead and asked us both very sarcastic and pointless questions. Like, there was no point to those questions. They were very, like, putting us down type of questions. And at one point, he finally said, fine, I'm going up there and telling her it's canceled. And he was talking about the Adventure Island trip and the sleepover extension. So he goes upstairs and we wait down there for about a minute. And we are both pretty pissed at this point. And then both Chad and Josh's mom walked into the kitchen. Josh's mom was raging mad at this point, blatantly lied to make Chad right. Said that she indeed did tell us to clean the whole kitchen, which isn't true at all, not one bit. And once again, I repeated what she had originally said. Both of us did. She got even angrier and just started beating around the bush, saying irrelevant stuff. And she got to the point of being livid. Said that if we keep it up, the sleepover extension will be canceled, implying that it wasn't already canceled. Like, I'm sure she had already canceled in her head, but she was just trying to hold it over our heads or something, like, I don't know, just to get us to do what she wanted. So we finally both just quit responding and went with whatever they said. We said yes, yes, yeah, no, no, blah, blah, blah. We just agreed with them. That was that. We did the pans, had to redo them a few times because Chad wasn't happy enough with them. So yeah, but when we were eventually done, we just went upstairs and hung out and got ready for bed. But just note that this kind of BS happens nearly every time Josh does the dishes in that house. And not sure why specifically the dishes, but the point is, this is not a new situation. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And I guess there's a little bit more I'll add on. So the next day we were at Adventure Island, and it was pretty fun. I recommend it for those of you who haven't gone. I liked it a lot. They have some good food, like very fun rides. It's a water park. It's very fun. I'm probably gonna be going again soon. So yeah, I recommend it to anyone. But anyway, Chad's mom, for some reason, she went along to Adventure Island with us. Don't ask me why. I honestly have no idea. So, Chad's mom, Josh's mom, me, Josh, Hannah, and Hannah's friend. Those were all the people going to Adventure Island. So it was a fun day. Went on rides and stuff. And then we had rented this cabana, I think it's called, which is like a pavilion type thing. You put your stuff there and stuff while you're going on rides and stuff. And so at one point near the end of the day, like near when we were going to leave, it started raining or something. And it wasn't really raining, like pouring hard, just like sprinkling. And there was a storm coming, so they like canceled some of the rides, including one called Colossal Curl, which is the main ride there, I'm pretty sure. And so we were at the cabana at the time they announced that some of the rides were being closed. So we told Chad's mom that we were going to go back out there. And then Josh's sister and her friend came up to us and asked if we want to go on Colossal Curl, and we told them, it's closed. But they said, yeah, but it's going to be open in a few more minutes. We talked to one of the people, and so that's a good chance to get like in front of the line, so we don't have to wait. Well, we did that, and then Josh's mom comes, and she, like 15 minutes later when we're in line, and she's like, oh, like, I don't know, she was completely not mad at all, fine with us being there, fine with us. She said, just come, when we're done riding the ride, come back to the cabana, we need to get ready to go. She wasn't mad at all during that point. So we rode the ride, it was really fun, recommend that ride. And then we got back to the cabana, and Chad's mom was livid. She's like, "Why didn't you guys come back here to check? The rides were closed. Like, we were worried about you. We looked everywhere for you for 30 minutes. The only problem was we were at the cabana at the time that the rides closed. Like, we were there. We talked to her during that time. Like, it was just ridiculous. Like, just more problems made up. And Josh's mom said they were very mad. She was not mad at all when she finally found us. Like, just some ridiculous stuff happened, and I don't know. But yeah, that's the story. I'm gonna be uploading some more probably. Tell me what you guys thought about it. Give me some feedback. Go ahead and slap that like button if you liked it, you know. And yeah, that's the video for today, guys. I hope you liked it. Butter Sheep out.